Hi there, I'm Joe and welcome to my channel. So, before we get to the meat of this video, the Chinese virtual 3D movie theater app called Youku VR, which probably not too many people know about and could be considered a totally incredible alternative to big screen VR, which launched on April 28th for PC and is set to come to PlayStation VR sometime end of this year. I'll give you a little introduction of what to expect from my channel and this video, and play the Resident Evil Vendetta interactive VR 360 trailer in the background, so you have something to watch instead of just listening to me talk. Vendetta is a CG movie by Sony Pictures Home Entertainment based on, as I'm sure I don't need to tell you, Capcom's mega hit franchise. It's available on Blu-ray and Prime Video. Oh, and please do forgive the abysmal picture quality as I filmed this entire video off of my TV screen, since I don't have a capture card yet. Okay, let's go! This channel is centered around PSVR stuff, mainly short random let's plays, recommendations and the occasional review perhaps. I hope you enjoy it. So, the other day, I finally created a Chinese account. I already have European, American, Japanese and Hong Kong accounts, but I wanted to see if I may be missing out on some interesting exclusives, as the 180 PSVR games I have simply aren't enough. Because when you're a total VR junkie like me, enough is never enough, I guess. But when I entered the Chinese store, truth be told, I was super disappointed, as there only seemed to be a good 30 games in there. Including demo versions, that is, which is of course a far cry from the other 4 stores I frequently visit, with their over 500 games combined to find there. So I thought to myself, well, thank you, this was a waste of my time. But then, behold, I browsed through the app section and I discovered something absolutely amazing there. Which is, I think, nothing short of, well, simply put, just absolutely freaking amazing. A virtual 3D movie theater, and here it comes, with an incredible 55 movies to watch, and all for free. The app is for free, and the entire 3D movie library is for free. Actually, I'm not sure how that is even possible, but there it is. And it's all well-known films and blockbusters too, such as Avengers 1 and 2, Doctor Strange, The Heart of the Sea, Kung Fu Panda 3, Mad Max Fury Road, The Great Gatsby, Passengers, Man of Steel, Moana, and the list goes on and on and on like this. It's quite insane. So in order to enjoy your 3D movie theater, you'll obviously need a Chinese account first. Let's go through the steps and set one up real quick. First, we go to New User, then Create a User, Accept, Next, and create an account. Sign up now, and here we change the country to China. In the next screen, ignore the first 2 lines and enter a date of birth in the 3rd line. Then go to the next screen. Here you need to input a zip code, province and district. You can basically just Google these and choose whatever you like. For this account, I'll be using 200,000 as zip code, and in the 2nd line I'm using Shanghai, since I actually visited there 15 or so years ago, which looks like this. Then, in the 3rd line, I'm entering the district of Minhang. In this screen, type in an email address and password, and confirm the password. You should receive an email shortly after, so just click the blue link in the email to verify the address. Here are 3 screenshots so you can see what the process will look like. In the next 2 screens, select an avatar pic and type in or choose an ID and type in a name for your account. 2nd line is the first name. 3rd line is the surname. The next 3 screens are your privacy settings. You can basically skip through them all. Then agree to the terms of service with the right button. Confirm your avatar. Then go to the 2nd right button and confirm that your email was already verified. After another confirmation, in the next 2 screens, click the left button in each of them. Skip over the various PlayStation Plus options with the circle button. then OK, then skip and another OK. That's it. You're good to enter the Chinese PlayStation Store. Now, to get your 3D movie theater, go to PlayStation VR and follow my flow on screen to go to the Games and Apps library. Here you'll find Yuku VR, and that's what we want. And by the way, these directions will get you to the library of games that have a flat and VR mode too. In case you're interested, let's just quickly have a look at both. First up are the VR-only games. As you can see, not much to see here. The only somewhat interesting titles are the 2 exclusives available, which I'll browse through the screenshots for you now. The first one translates to Lost Star Child. Second one translates to Super Ninja Hero. Both games look fairly interesting and I wouldn't mind getting them, but sadly, it seems gift cards for the Chinese store either don't exist at all, or I wasn't able to find any online. Oh, and there's also a VR experience for Monkey King Hero is Back, which launched in the West in October last year and might be interesting to check out, as I hear the flat game is quite alright and we didn't get this VR experience over here as far as I know. And here we have the games that have a flat and VR mode. But that section is pretty empty too. So finally, here we are. Let's do this. Let's fire up Yuku VR and browse through all the 3D movies available. But before that, let's quickly go through what else you can do in Yuku VR. The pre-selection upon entering is 3D 360 degrees videos, as you may know them from, for example, Little Star VR. In fact, some of the videos here can also be found in Little Star VR. The first page is some scary stuff. The next 2 sections seem rather random to me. No real idea what the theme here is. Next we have a section with sports footage. More random stuff it seems. Then some concert videos. And the last page seems to indicate newly added stuff. But now, it's time to get real. Click on this icon to enter the lobby, which also holds the 3D movies. Again, let's take a quick look what else is available here besides 3D movies. This section seems to be all about Chinese movies. Note the insane amount of pages available. 57 times 5. That makes for a whopping 285 movies if you fancy Chinese cinema. Note that all movies with a VIP icon are not for free and cost extra. No real idea what this next section is about, maybe TV dramas? But again, tons of content. Next up looks like TV shows to me. And finally, tons of anime in the last section. And now, off to the 3D movies. As you can see, quite the massive selection. We have 11 pages with 5 entries each for a grand total of 55 3D movies. And again, I can't point out enough that all of this is absolutely for free, which just boggles my mind. The first page has stuff like Passengers, Resident Evil Retribution, and The Great Gatsby. Next are a bunch of MCU films. What else? Just to point out the ones that catch my eye: Minions, Man of Steel, The Hunger Games, Mockingjay, Part 2, Pacific Rim, Pixels, Monsters University, How to Train Your Dragon 2, Ice Age Collision Course, Inside Out, Final Destination 5, Warcraft, Independence Day, Resurgence, Kung Fu Panda 3, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The BFG, Ant-Man, Doctor Strange, Frozen, Jurassic World, Iron Man 3, Big Hero 6, Terminator Genesis, Mad Max Fury Road, Alice Through the Looking Glass, Captain America the Winter Soldier. And how does it all look in action? I can tell you that the picture quality is perfect. Well, as perfect as PSVR can get with its resolution of 1 million pixels per eye. But within these limitations, the picture is super crisp and there are no noticeable artifacts anywhere, so all in all, pretty damn impressive if you ask me. Here's some amateurishly captured footage from my headset, just to give you an idea what to expect. You sit in an empty, mid-sized movie theater and enjoy the screening. And that's a wrap! I hope you enjoyed the video and start binge-watching all of these blockbusters in 3D within your new virtual movie theater at home. Hope to see you around on this channel, and have a great day! Joe, signing off.